Thank you very much. It's true. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Sudan and a member of SPLM since the establishment of this movement in 1983. I'm in the leadership of SPLM. We joined this government and we are part of this government after the signing of the peace agreement. It is true, Sudan, after a very long time, after 24 years or so, is witnessing a major democratic, which is supposed to be a major democratic transition, and that is multi-party elections. And many parties have participated in these elections. Many parties also have also boycotted elections. So there are serious challenges of people accusing the electoral commissions and the ruling party, the National Congress Party, of electoral malpractices, and accusing the National Elections Commission also of being not neutral in the election process. These are the parties that withdrew that boycotted the elections. Those who participated in elections, also some of them decided to reject the elections because they are saying these elections have been flawed, and therefore they would not recognize and accept the outcome, the results of these elections, and they would peacefully resist the results of the elections. So you have people or parties who boycotted elections and never participated. You have parties who participated and decided to reject the outcome. This shows that this country is passing through a very serious democratic transformation. These elections, and this shows also why the results are delaying. You know, the results are delaying because one, the capacity, the country is so vast. Sudan is a very vast country, and for the Sudanese National Elections Commission to get all the results in time is very difficult. Number two, there were problems in many stations where the conduct of the voting was not up to the task, and therefore there were so many complaints. In some stations, elections are going to be repeated. In some elections, there was recounting, and this also added to the delay. The third one is the fact that also the country needs to prepare itself for this major event, because you need to prepare yourself. If it is a National Congress that's going to win, then the National Congress got to, before the announcement of the election, must see how are they going to form this government. Is this going to be a government that is exclusively formed by the National Congress, or are they going to invite others to join them? What I know is that SPLM, especially SPLM Southern Sector, is going to be part of this government, although SPLM Northern Sector boycotted elections. So there are many factors that contributed or are contributing to the delay in the announcement of these elections.
And now, sir, there is another problem within the SPLM Southern Sector, if I may say. Are you united or divided? Because today in the unity state, I think in Bentiu, I think the first casualty happened in this election in this country. Is it a show of the disunity, or what is going on?
No, we are very much united. You know, it's just like any other political party. When the process of nomination is started, and when we formed the electoral colleges all over Sudan, most of the political parties had problems. People who are backed by their parties and those who felt that they could do well but not backed by their parties decided to run independent, and this is the this happened in SPLM, it happened in the National Congress, it happened in so many parties. So those who stood for elections as independents were told by SPLM that you cannot be supported, you are not members of the SPLM, because you are supposed to discipline and support the decision of the leadership of SPLM. If you decide to go it independent, then you may run the risk of being suspended from the political party. That some, of course, listened to the advice by the leadership and came back. They withdrew and came back. Some decided to run, and this explains what is happening in Unity State. It's not only Unity State. There are so many places, even here in Central Equatoria, where we have two. We have Alfred Lado, who is running independent, senior member of SPLM. You have Clement Wani, who is backed by the SPLM. Whoever wins, in the end, even if independents win, in the end, I think they will try to come back to SPLM, and it will be discussed. They're coming back to the movement. What is important for the survival of any political party is discipline within a party. So if some people decide to go against the rules and regulations of the party, then the party must also take action, so that party keeps discipline within it, and so that it survives. It doesn't mean that they have those who would like to come back will talk with the leadership of SPLM, and decisions will be taken.